YouTube. Jose Loves MMA. Doing the recap video on UFC 315. UFC 315. We had a lot of success. We hit our GOAT lay. We hit crazy bets. We made like $4,500, man. We made like $4,700, brothers. Cashed out for the week. Withdrew that off the account. That's how we feeling, man. I mean, this is a recap video, UFC 315, man. Hold on. They was mad at me. Wait. Now they calling me. Whoa. Ain't playing Patty. Texas that is. Mathematics.
I bought a cover from Aladdin. You know what I mean? So I can finesse and do magic.
Hey, we gotta celebrate, man. We gotta celebrate. UFC 315. We have to celebrate, fellas. We've hit like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, man. Let's go over the card. What happened? Let's go over it, man. We OGs with it. Let's do this thing. Let's keep making money. Tell my picks, man. Sometimes I get people in the comments, which I know I'm always going to get, of people trying to backlash me and stuff, man. Sometimes I see you guys jump in there and help me out, and I appreciate that. 1 second, fellas. Paco, what I keep? My fault, fellas. I gotta make sure my dogs are good. But dude, first fight of the card, Begzat Almakhan against Brad Katona. I got it right on Begzat to win the fight. I said he could win by knockout. He could win via decision. He got the knockout early, within the first minute of the fight. Yeah, I mean, he, at the end of the day, is an amazing talent. Some people doubted him. Some people thought Brad Katona will win. People thought many things, but Begzat Almakhan knocked him silly. Brad Katona was trying to come in, hit him with one of these. The ring rocker, the uppercut. That's that McGregor style uppercut. So that's what happened. I think he's going to be a great talent in the UFC. I think he's going to continue to do good. Like I said in my prediction video, that Begzat just knocked down Umar after taking that fight in 1 week's notice. After he knocked down Umar wrestled him and was one step ahead. But this dude, Begzat's a monster, man. Next fight was Daniel Santos against Zhang Yang Li. A lot of people had Zhang Yang Li because Daniel Santos took the fight in 1 week's notice, and also had never fought in featherweight before. He was fighting at 135, but yeah, Daniel Santos, I predicted him to win again. He came in there, box Diego Lima gym, Manny Oliveira. He was getting busy. He was tagging him, man. He was good work to the body. The kid, Yang Li, though, was not a chump. He was not a bum at all. He was game. I see him being a very good UFC fighter, but Daniel Santos just one step ahead, man. Next fight was between Marc-Andre Bout and Bruno Silva. I picked Marc-Andre Bout to win. I didn't see him just knocking him out within the first freaking minute of the fight. And I'm sure nobody else saw that either. But that is what happened. Marc-Andre Bout, yeah, knocked out Bruno Silva early. Had him up against the cage, clinched him, elbowed him. That's what happens, big dog. Bruno Silva's probably retired, man. He left on a stretcher. Navajo Sterling, he came in and he was struggling in the first round against Evan Arslan, but he was able to pick it up in the second and the third round. Navajo Sterling, man, he's very unproven. He's 7-0, but he almost like could have lost that fight. He did overcome some adversity, and at the end, he was just beating the dude up crazy. But he definitely won the fight. He's not that good when it comes to the hands. He's more good with his kicks. And I think that, hey, Paco, stop it. Come here. Back here. I think he needs to be better with his hands. Paco. He needs to train more with his hands because he obviously lacks. He has no sense of counter shots. He doesn't know how to dodge something and counter. He doesn't know how to move his head and counter up top. He doesn't know how to work somebody, man. So I really think, depending on the kind of matchup they give him, I will be fading this dude. Navajo Sterling will probably be fraud check. So just saying. Next fight was a fucking bullshit decision. Ion Cutelaba against Modestas Bukauskas. Fucking, man, I'm tired of this shit, dude. Biggest bullshit, bro. And I gotta talk about that. The UFC, all their fucking fighters, they don't give a shit about the fighters at all. Obviously, they pay them really low compared to other promotions. Yeah, in MMA, other promotions don't pay that much because the UFC has fucking monopolized everything to where they can afford to pay the fighters whatever they want. But they really robbed Ion Cutelaba, man. They're like, he landed 121 strikes to Modestas like 52 strikes. Like, what are we doing, man? Modestas landed some hard shots, but Ion Cutelaba definitely landed hard shots too. Like, what the fuck was that? I don't even know what to say on that one. I'm kind of salty because I had picked Ion Cutelaba, and I placed a decent, like not a crazy bet, but like I placed a bet on him. Like, for me to lose a bet like that, that's fucked up. But we won 4,500, so we not tripping, big dogs. We not tripping, big dogs. Modestas Bukauskas, he's not a bad fighter, but I might look to fade him in the future. I don't know, man. Not a bad fighter, but I might fade him, and I will continue to fade him. Jasmine Judavicius beats Jessica Andre via rear naked choke round 1. I knew that was going to happen. That was one of my predictions. By the way, I went 11-2, I believe, in predictions, or 10-2, whatever. Jessica Andrade just has a lot of miles. She's in her 30s, which Jasmine is in her 30s too, but Jasmine doesn't have nowhere near the amount of fights. And Jasmine is very good, very strong, and was way bigger than her. So even at range, like, Jessica landed a few punches in that fight, but even at range, Jasmine was able to, like, kind of piece her up from a distance. She's been improving a lot. She came in, grabbed that takedown, threw her ass, put her ass in the air, boom, slammed her down, and just fucking got in her back and choked her out. So, I mean, she's solid. Jasmine Jasdavicius is. Let me know too if you guys want to see me like train. If you guys want to see me train MMA, hitting the punching bag, anything like that, let me know. We here. What I'm eating is sushi, by the way. So, next fight was Mike Malott against Charles Radke. Mike Malott, I picked him to win, but also my official pick was that the fight lasted less than 2.5 rounds or less than 2 rounds. And that's exactly how it was. After a pretty challenging first round where they were both hitting each other, Mike Malott came out right away and he had really good momentum from the end of that round. And then he came out right away and was able to push a pace on Charles Radtke and knocked him silly, put him to sleep. It was a great showing by Mike Malley. He answered a lot of questions right there. Charles Radtke is a good fighter, man. Let's see who his next fight is. I might back him in his next fight because that dude's a game fighter, man. He don't go in there to lose. I'll tell you that much. Like, sometimes, you know, you might not come away with the victory, but I love a good underdog. I love a good underdog, and he is. Next fight was Benoit Saint-Denis against Kyle Perpolic. Benoit Saint-Denis, I picked him to win within the first or second round, and that's exactly what happened. He just puts a crazy pace on people to where he's just going to come in there and he's just going to, yeah, he's going to finish you, man. He's just going to finish you. That's what he's going to do. Though I'm worried because he can do that against lower level opponents, but against certain fighters that don't give a fuck and are not scared of him, he cannot do that. He looks really slow out there. He looks like his reactions are very slow. He's like, but I don't know if that was because his opponent was also really slow in that fight. So he might have been, you know, moving with him. But I don't know too much about Benoit Saint-Denis. Even though he did get the finish, he did get the job done. Submitted him in the first round, controlled the fight, mollywopped the guy, but he also leaves his head out to just get hit. He just, that's how he fights, like a fucking caveman. I don't know, dude. That guy's gonna get knocked the fuck out a lot of times in his career if he keeps fighting. I will tell you that much. Natalia Silva against Alexa Grasso, man. My guy, I miss Goldie, bro. You were giving me a bit of flock a little bit, but it's okay, bro. I really do analyze these fights, my dude. If you see, like, most of these guys will tell you, brother. Like, I really do analyze these fights. You were saying Natalia will lose, but she's just an amazing fighter. She's gonna be the future champion. I feel like if anybody beats Shevchenko, it's gonna be her. Let me know what y'all think on that topic, and if I prove myself, because she definitely proved herself and had a great performance. Oof. This thing just fell off my finger. She just, from the beginning to end, controlled the fight, dictated the pace. She has her own style that people aren't accustomed to. Really light on her feet. She's fighting a kickboxing, but really taekwondo match from the very beginning. She's a great fighter. I really do support her. She's fighting for a great cause, and she's an amazing talent. She's now on a 13-fight winning streak. Beast. She's a beast. Only 5'4". Let's see how things go for her. Next fight, Alimán Zahabi against Jose Aldo. I am very upset that the UFC loves fucking robbing people, especially people that are at the end of their careers. Jose Aldo has now been robbed 2 times in a row. He was robbed against Bautista, and then he was robbed against Alimán Zahabi. It's fucked up, man. My dude ended his career with a 32-10 record, when instead he should end his fucking career with a fucking 34-8 record. That is a big difference, dude. And that's so fucked up that the UFC does shit like that. It's terrible, man. It's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up. I feel bad for Jose Aldo. He was an amazing fighter. God bless him. That's so fucked up though, man. The UFC fucked this guy towards the end. Totally, dude. In this fight, he clearly smoked him in the first round. Second round was closer, but he still beat him in the second round, was landing. Third round, Jose Aldo came in there and fucking almost got a finish, was kicking this dude, kicked this dude in the fucking face. Like soccer kicked him twice, man. Alaman Zahabi was falling, and it was just crazy, dude. Like, yes, Alaman Zahabi was about to finish him at the end for the last minute to 2 minutes of the third round. But if Aldo clearly beat him the first 2 rounds, dude, fucking it needs to at least be a draw. If really it's not a win for Aldo, dude. That's fucked up, bro. But let's see. We don't gotta see shit, dude. UFC, that's how they work. Every one of their legends have ended their career in a bad note, except for Khabib and Georges St-Pierre. And Georges St-Pierre and Khabib are obviously kind of hated by the UFC. UFC never promotes them, never says shit about them, really. So, and they're fucking always walking around with John Jones' dick in their mouth. So, UFC's fucked up for that one, man. That's all I gotta say. And I'm not blaming these fucking judges, bro. I'm blaming the UFC. Some people clearly get fucking robbed. How does a judge score Modestas Bukauskas beating Ion Cutelaba 30-27? That is fucking insane, bro. They're idiots, dude. The judges are idiots. It's insane, bro. And I'm just saying it like I'm not butthurt, but it's just fucked up what they do to their legendary fighters. Next fight was Valentina Shevchenko against Manon Fiorot. Valentina Shevchenko had a great showing. Showed why she's a champion. Showed why she has been the champion for such a long time. And shows why she and Amanda Nunes are the 2 best women fighters of all time. And one of her fights that she had against Amanda Nunes, people can say that she arguably beat Amanda Nunes. And Amanda Nunes shouldn't be 2-0 against her. But, you know, people see it different ways. They did fight in 2017, if you guys did not know. So, that's how much MMA knowledge I have, man. Don't think that I'm just getting lucky when it comes to calling these fights, man. I have a lot of MMA knowledge. Paco. Venga. Sorry. Gotta make sure my dogs are not running away. Next fight, man. I'm gonna just jump right into it. Main event, Jack Della Maddalena against Belal Muhammad. Jack Della Maddalena, I picked him to win the match, just like I picked Valentina Shevchenko. And they both showed out in their championship matches. Belal Muhammad and Jack had a classic fight, great event, amazing fight. Belal Muhammad had amazing moments and almost won that match. But Jack Della Maddalena was just vicious, landed more, was closer to finish Belal Muhammad than Belal Muhammad was to finishing him. So he rightfully got the victory. It was an amazing fight. God bless everybody. It was an amazing event. Got some picks right. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you guys want to see, what content. If you want me to do other sports, if you want me to do other MMA content, just let me know. Thank you guys and have an amazing, blessful Mother's Day.